Oh, baby, I've been born again. Yes, I am. And here's the fucking gag. Here's the gag, baby. I'm not even Christian. Okay, but I've been born again. Alright, I've been born again. And this version of myself that I've been born into, don't play about me. It is a must that I protect my energy. I don't play about me. And in being reborn again, I have learned to appreciate all of the past lives and the past experiences that has brought me to this point, to this level right here. It's imperative. And in this melanated landmark, you know, this is generational, and it is a representation of the winning that I recognize, that the universe recognizes, that may not appear to everyone standing outside of me, but is apparent to all that is within, right? All that's within me. Yeah. I feel renewed. The sense of ascension is grandiose. It is so big, and could be a little bit overwhelming in a good way, because it's a lot to intake. You know, it's a lot to intake. But I wanted to implement some of the rules, or share with you. Let me not implement, but I wanted to share with you some of the rules about me being born again. This is what I've concluded about being born again. Rule number 1. In a conscious effort to be aware of my surroundings and being more aware of me protecting my energy, I understand that no one is perfect. But I will no longer ignore the fucking red flags. I will not ignore the red flags. I will not no longer look at my strengths as weaknesses due to the actions of people or those outside of me. And what I mean by that is, in the midst of the breakup, baby, and after the breakup, when I was in my healing stages of the breakup, you know, I considered my love to be a weakness, you know, because I couldn't maintain the relationship. And because eventually this particular person, Judas, hurt me, and it was because I ignored the red flags in my attempt to love him up out of the trauma. And so when he hurt me, when I couldn't take it anymore, you know, the universe will break you down in a way that that person will hurt you. When their time is up, their time is up, baby. And the universe will allow them to break you to the fucking point that you have to release them. And in that moment, I declared my love to be a weakness because I allowed that to happen. But no, baby, love is the highest frequency. It is the highest frequency. And ain't nothing motherfucking weak about that. It is a strength. And it's so motherfucking strong that if motherfuckers knew how to love, or had an interest in sincerity of loving, that they can vibrate themselves higher. They can ascend to a level that surpasses the king in them, but opens up doors to the divinity with them. But see, motherfuckers get in their own way and scared of their own selves, and that is weak. Okay? Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Celebrating myself. Getting into the habit of celebrating myself. Meaning that I'm giving myself permission. I hope you can hear me. Maybe not. I might gotta turn the air conditioner on. It's a beautiful day outside. It is absolutely beautiful outside. And whew, I need some air in this motherfucker. So hopefully you can hear me better. Now I had to turn some air on, baby, because it is a beautiful day outside. And I usually drive with the windows down, but I know that type of air can interfere with my voice. You know, you getting a message. I am giving myself permission to celebrate myself and being okay with sometimes celebrating alone. It is not desperation, baby. Celebrating alone means you give yourself permission to be okay without the applause of others or anyone outside of yourself. For you to sit in silence, peace, be still, and hear the divine messages and give worship, give praise, and be grateful. Show gratitude in that worship and praise for whatever it is that you're celebrating, for being in your peace, whether it be you find a place of solitude and block out the chaos and confusion around you, or whether you're actually physically in a space of solitude, in your home, in your room, wherever you can find that peace at, to be able to display gratitude, show gratitude, and give thanks for whatever you're celebrating, whatever it is that you're celebrating. Be okay with not having the outside applause all the time. Be okay with that. Be okay and make your peace with people of different religious or spiritual backgrounds still forming weapons because your elevation makes it uncomfortable for them. Because there's always somebody somewhere, no matter what religious or spiritual background, that is in some type of secret competition with you. You know, you can be living your own motherfucking life and doing what you gotta do for you, and here go the motherfucker with the shoe that fits. And you know how I know that, you know how you know and aware that they in secret competition? Because it is difficult for them to clap for you, and it is difficult for them to acknowledge your ascension. But you don't need it. You don't need it. And be okay with that. Alright? Be okay with that. Be okay with being a silent soldier. Be okay with your confidence being silent sometimes. You know, it's okay. Make peace with your journey, baby, because you're gonna have hardships. Them motherfucking breakups is hard, baby. Girl, honey, my nigga. Sometimes you feel like your ass is dying. And guess what? A part of you is there's something within you that is dying, and you know death hurts because it's unexpected, because you're not really ready, because in the famous words of Dorothy from the Wizard of Oz, because it's death. And it fucking hurts. And a part of you is dying. You know what I'm saying? A part of you is dying. only to be reborn again. So don't be afraid of the death aspect of it. Don't stay stuck in any motherfucking thing that's inevitable. Death is inevitable. Don't stay stuck in being fearful of it, because anything that's dead ain't growing, and anything ain't growing is dead, in stagnation. You don't know that is not where you're supposed to be, and that's not where you're meant to be. Now, like I said, experiences teaches you that sometimes, you get so motherfucking low, you are forced to recognize and to get through, but it's okay. It's okay. And so make peace with your journey in every fucking aspect of it. The fucking valley lows and the mountain highs. Make peace with it, baby, because it's all for your ascension. And I know it's easier said than done, but you know what too? You can talk that shit when you've been through some shit. You can pop that shit when you've been there. You can pop that shit only because you're popping, yeah. You got it, you got it. You got it, you got it. Alright? So, I lost count. I think I was up to 3 or maybe 4. I know I was trying to number them in the beginning, but in trying to be so organized in my delivery, so that my delivery and my mind state and how things are done and in alignment, I got more caught up in just getting the message out. So, give me grace for that. So I don't know if I was up to number 3, 4, or 5, but at this point, does it really fucking matter? I don't think it matters. But allow yourself grace. Allow yourself grace too. Don't be so hard on yourself, because we could be our own worst enemies. We could be our own worst fucking critics sometime when we going through some shit. I know I was too. I was like, damn, you ain't see that? You ain't catch that? You working so hard on just loving on somebody and trying to, like, the whole fucking situation was one-sided. You never even peeped that, homegirl. What the fuck is up with you? What's up with that? When you on point with everybody else shit outside of you, and you consider yourself to be this type of warriors where you're so on point with everything else. How you let that slip past you? How you let a nigga play you like that? How you let a nigga play you like that from jail? Nigga wasn't even in your face. You know what I'm saying? So I was hard on myself at times. But then you get to a point where you have to allow yourself grace, because when you look at everything all across the board, it doesn't take away from you being dope. It adds to it. And in the famous words of my uncle, it's okay, baby. It's okay this time, because it'll never be the same again. He got that shit off this time, but he won't. Nobody, male, female, friend, relationship, whatever it is, they got that shit off this time, but they won't ever get that shit off again. You know what I'm saying? Because your discernment is up for all situations and all people. You know what I'm saying? And the conscious effort to protect yourself and your energy. So, yeah. That's what it is. That's what the fuck it is. And who gives a fuck if people mad at you in your elevation? Who gives a fuck if you gotta cut motherfucking people off in your ascension? Who motherfucking, it doesn't matter if you got to forgive motherfuckers over and over again, because sometimes you do. You gotta forgive them for different shit, because you start realizing, you see shit differently on each level that you heal. Alright? Sometimes you gotta go back and forgive motherfuckers that ain't even no longer here in the physical. Sometimes you got to do that shit too. You know what I'm saying? It's different levels to healing, but show grace to yourself. throughout the whole motherfucking journey. Don't beat yourself up. Because your enemy is already doing that for you. They already finding shit. And it's not that we care at this motherfucking point. But you know them weapons form. They ain't going to prosper, but they form. So let the enemy have that. If they feel like that's what's floating their boat, let them have that shit. They think they beating you up for any mistake or misjudgment that you made. Let them have that shit. You don't do it. You don't beat yourself up. You find a way to heal past that shit. And it's coming. If you haven't healed past it yet, it's coming. I just want you to heal, baby. I want you to get better because, and you're healing, and I'm healing. We can raise the vibration of this whole motherfucking planet, of this whole, just by healing. And then when one healed soul connect with another healed soul, you know, God is in the essence of that. You know what I'm saying? When we able to connect on a physical, when we able to have a brunch, a lunch, and talk about the incidents, but no longer resonate with the pain of it. You know? When we able to have a drink, when we able to hug each other and celebrate and acknowledge the healing, completion, and love in its highest form. You know, God is in the midst of that. Yes. That's where the glitter is sprinkled out, baby. Because God is there in the midst of that. Glory to be, honey. Alright, so get there. Get there, baby. Get to your motherfucking healing. Get there. Surround yourself with like-minded people. So that, and here's what I mean by like-minded people. Family, friends, that's loving up on each other. Fuck the drama. Anybody that's engulfed in any type of motherfucking drama. Not right now, not at the age we motherfucking at, and at the age we in. Fuck that motherfucking drama. That shit is low vibrational. You know what's in low vibrational shit? Trauma. Brokenness. It could be physical broken, financially broken. Ain't nobody trying to be broke no more. We ain't come this far in our healing to return back to brokenness in any form. Because motherfuckers be envy, you know, they show or form them weapons of envy when they still fucking broken. Because to look at you healed is bothersome to them fucking demons they dealing with. Nah, be around alike people. You know, family members that not just recognize your healing, but recognize where you came from and love it for you. Love the healing for you. And it's either getting to that level or have gotten to that level. The embrace is different. You know what I'm saying? The embrace is different. When motherfuckers is fucking with you because. You feel what I'm saying? Get there. Get the fuck there. Allow yourself grace and allow people grace, and the people that couldn't go with you, make your peace with that. Because it ain't me. If you trust God the way you say you trust God, if you trust the universe the way you say you trust the universe, you're going to make your peace with the people that wasn't able to go with you, because it wasn't meant for them to go with you. Because God and the universe, our universal parents, our spiritual parents, right? God and the universe, they are only going to align you with people, places, and things that's going to get you and ascend you to your greater good. So you got to make peace with the people that wasn't able to get there with you. That's you trusting the process. That's you trusting God. That's you trusting the universe. That's you trusting your parents that what you wanted wasn't what you needed to get you where you needed to be. Make your peace with that. Allow them grace. Shit, sometimes they spin the block back. It'll be up to you if you still want to deal with them. But here's why they spin the block back sometime. Because maybe those people were supposed to be there with you, just not at that particular time. Because at that particular time, they had some shit that they needed to work on. So our universal parents had to sever those ties in the meantime, because it was going to slow you down from getting where you needed to fucking be. And they needed to get somewhere else. Like they had to take a detour, because they had some other shit to take care of on the other side. And you'll meet back up with them people later on. And then when you meet back up with them people later on, it'll be up to you to see if you want to deal with them in any type of way. But listen to yourself. Your discernment will be up because of past experiences. And you'll know if those are people that were supposed to meet you where you at another point in your journey. You feel what I'm saying? So listen, I got to get back on this motherfucking GPS because she done stopped talking. And I need to make sure that I'm getting to my destination. So with that, peace and blessings to y'all. Keep going. Don't stop, baby. In the famous words of Puff Daddy, don't stop, can't stop, won't stop.